Please, if you can hear me, let me know. Why is it? Why is it coming back? Okay, can you hear me now? All right. I believe you can hear me now. If you can hear me, let's start, please. All right. Somebody said yes. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so let's start. Thank you so much for joining today's live session. Please, nobody should call my line at this point. Okay, welcome to today's live training session. My name is Uma Ikone. If you're here, you are likely a freelancer or someone considering freelance work, and you want to know how to stand out in a crowded market. So, whether you're just starting or looking to take your freelance business to the next level, you're in the right place. So, thank you so much for joining. Like I always say, I am not a professional. I'm equally learning on this journey. So, I just want to share my knowledge with you all. So, welcome. All right, let's start. Okay, so today's topic we are going to treat crafting a unique value proposition, building an irresistible freelance portfolio, networking tips for freelancers, then communicating your skills and experience effectively, pricing and negotiating best practices. So before we start, remember that this is a live session, so feel free to ask questions in the chat. I'll address them at the end during the question and answer session. So let's get started. So crafting a unique value proposition. So what does it mean? What do you think? I want this class to be an interactive section. So please, I will need you to answer from the comment section. So what do you understand by a unique value proposition on your own? What do you think? What do you understand by that? I want you to answer from the comment section. It's going to be an interactive class. So I'll be asking questions. you answer from the comment section. So don't take my definition that you're seeing here. Use your own language and answer from the comment section, please. Before I go to the proper definition, what you're seeing on the screen is not the main definition. Okay, somebody Esther said it means your offer. Okay, who else again? I'm waiting. We have 2 hours to cover, so please let's make it quick. What do you understand by your unique value proposition, please? Okay, let's continue. Okay. A value proposition is a clear statement explaining why a client should hire you. It means what services you provide and what unique benefits you bring. Is the core reason someone should choose you over another freelancer. So this should always overview or about me section, like all of your social media platforms. If you're presenting yourself as a freelancer, you should always put this out. Okay. Can you still hear me? Oh, somebody said you're selling points. That's nice. Has to do with it. All right. Thank you so much for your contribution. I appreciate. All right. What's important is your value in your value proposition is your first impression. Your value proposition is your first impression. What potential clients when they land on your profile, website, or your portfolio. So, if you have a website like a website portfolio, or let's say your social media, or your normal portfolio that you create on Canva or any other platform that you want to use and create your portfolio, it should always reflect there. It helps a client to quickly understand how you can help them. So let's say even if you're writing a proposal for a job on say Upwork, or because you know your proposal is a cover letter, remember. So let's say you have a job that you're applying to on LinkedIn and they say write a cover letter. Your value proposition should also reflect there. So how to create your value proposition? Okay, let's start from your sorry, please. I think I jumped on some things. All right. This is it. This is the formula for your value proposition. So I help so target audience with service so they can have desired results. Like if you see my LinkedIn page, you see I help CEOs to save so number of hours. So you can see the example I put out. I said I help small businesses grow their online presence by crafting engaging social media content that drives customer engagement and increases sales. This is how it should reflect on your portfolio, your social media platform, or your web portfolio. Even when you're writing your cover letters, it should also reflect there. Building an irresistible freelance portfolio. Okay, let me go back a bit. Sorry, I just want you all to understand properly. So even though I'm making a presentation, I want to give you deep definition or this or explanation of what I am showing you. So please pardon me if I'm going back and forth. Sorry. All right. So how to create your value proposition is one, identify your niche and strength. Start by thinking about what's your best at. Like I see people, you're good with social media management, but you're doing because somebody said he or she is making money from copywriting, you're jumping to copywriting, and meanwhile your strength is social media management. It shouldn't be like that. So you should stay where you know that you have enough strength, like where you, not really your comfort zone, but where you know that even if you close your eyes, you can always give quality work. So, are you a graphics designer specializing in logos for tech companies? Or maybe you're a virtual assistant with extensive experience in managing busy CEO schedules. Whatever it is, be specific about what sets you apart. Like this should be part of your value proposition. Then understand your target market. Search your ideal clients. What do they need? For me, I am a virtual assistant specializing in providing executive assistant, personal assistant to busy CEOs. That reflects on my LinkedIn page. You can see that. So if you know your target audience, research your ideal clients. What do they need? What do you think that they need help with? What are their pain points? For example, if you're a copywriter, maybe your clients are struggling with email and you can help with that, you should reflect it under your value proposition. Then you're also going to highlight your unique skills. Now, even if you're writing a cover, why I'm putting cover letter so that you also understand the things that need to be on your cover letter. Let's say you are applying for a job for an executive assistant and using that because that's the niche. So when you're writing your cover letter, also make sure you reflect your value proposition there. Like put your unique skills. Think about skills that make you different. Maybe you have worked with some big name clients or have a rare skill combination. Your unique experience is part of your value proposition. So you need to make it reflect there also. So create a concise statement. Sorry, this is where I'm supposed to be showing you guys. You have to create a concise statement. Now take all that and put them into one or two sentences. Here is a formula I usually use. I help CEOs managing their daily tasks so that they can save 30 plus hours weekly. That's a formula I usually use. So if you check my LinkedIn page, it's also there. If you check my Upwork account, it's also there. So, for example, if you're a social media manager, you can say, I help business to grow their online presence by creating engaging social media content that drives customer engagement and increases sales. All right, let's move to the next slide. Oh, my network. Good. Okay, if you can still hear me, let me know. Building an irresistible freelance portfolio. A freelance portfolio. Okay, let's go to definition. Create a collection showing your best work. So, but let me give an in-depth definition. So, what do you understand by a freelance portfolio? What do you understand by a portfolio? Please, I want to hear you. I want to read your contribution from the comment section, please. What's your definition of a portfolio? I'm waiting. What's your definition? I want to read from the comments, please. I want to read from the comment section, please. What's your definition of a portfolio? Yes, there's a definition here, but I need you to explain from your own, like you're using your own language. What do you understand by a portfolio? All right. Somebody said portfolio is your work sample showcasing your experience. Okay. Can somebody else add? Okay. Portfolio shows about you examples of what you have done. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Esther. Thank you, Sekina. Thank you, Kumi. Oh, it doesn't have to be a slideshow. Oh, all right. Thank you so much for your contribution. So, a portfolio is a created collection of your best work that showcases your skills, your personality, the successes with potential clients. It's essentially your storefront, like it's where clients can see what you've done and what you can do for them. So in your portfolio, you're supposed to showcase your work samples so that any potential client looking at your portfolio can see, okay, he or she has done this kind of work. Okay, these are the sample of the work, and you should also reflect testimonials on your portfolio also, because it will make a potential client to say, okay, okay, a client can decide to research on the testimonials because some clients can go as far as doing that. So you should also reflect some client testimonials, because nothing builds credibility like social proof. I will always tell some of my community people that will come to me that when you're closing a contract, always ask for review. The review you are going to get is very, very important because it's going to be your social proof. If you have received a positive feedback from a client, make sure you include it in your portfolio. It is very, very important. It reassures potential clients that you are reliable and you can deliver great results. Also, make your portfolio very easy to navigate. All right. So your portfolio should be user friendly, whether it is a personal website, like I mentioned earlier, if you have a web portfolio, or you're using a platform, let's say like Canva or Behance. Make sure it's easy to browse, include clear navigation, high quality images, and concise description of each project. So you shouldn't make it difficult for a client to go through your portfolio. Make it very simple. Make it very, very simple. And make sure you showcase your personality, your creativity through your portfolio. It doesn't just have to be a static collection of, add a bit of flair that reflects your style. Also, don't forget to include a strong call to action like get in touch to discuss your project. Always put a always put a call to action to your portfolio. Whether you're writing a proposal on, for example, on Upwork, always put a CTA, a call to action. You're telling a client or a potential client what to do after reading your cover letter, your proposal, or taking a look at your portfolio. It is very, very important. So, portfolio best practices. If you can still hear me, let me know, please. I think I've already done this set. Let's move to networking tip because I've already run through this with that slide. Yeah, I said use case studies, matrices, add client testimonials, strong call to action. Okay, let me treat use case studies, matrices. What this means is that let's say if you're going to write the outcome of what you did for a client, if you add like percentages, numbers. Let me use an example like you increase a business profile on LinkedIn from 30 followers to 500 followers or likes or whatever. Let's say you're using Facebook, or put numbers, put numbers there. Or you say you increase the company's visibility from 10% to 50%. Just put numbers. It is very, very what of someone that has not done any work before? How does she get the testimonial? Okay, I will come back to your question. Okay, I'll come back to this question later. All right. So I've already said put a call to action. That's CTA. So we are going to move to networking tips for freelancers. All right. So what do you understand by today is social Saturday, let's connect. So what do you understand by networking? And what are the ways you can network with other freelancers? Please kindly answer in the comment section. I want you to add your contribution to this class, please. So let me know what you understand by networking, please. Let's answer, please, from the comment section, please. What do you understand by networking? Thank you, Winifred. Connecting with people you can learn from, collaborate with. All right. Team, thank you so much for your contribution. Who else again? Networking is interacting with others, building impression. Beautiful. That's another one. Thank you. Networking is building connection within your niche and outside to learn more. All right. Thank you so much for your contribution. I appreciate that. I love how you guys are responding. Thank you so much. Okay, for me, networking is the process of building relationships with potential peers, collaborators, and clients. It's an essential part of growing a successful freelance business. Let's take, for example, LinkedIn is a very perfect place for you to network with your fellow peers, people you can collaborate with, and your potential clients. We can all agree that LinkedIn is a place where you can meet potential clients and you can learn a lot from other people by just networking with them, connecting with them, and then reading their posts. So another way of networking is attending industry events. Like this year, let me be very honest, I've not been attending events because work. But it's always nice to like seek for events, like look out for events that can help you gain more knowledge from other people and also give you that opportunity to network with other people. I will tell you a place you can see such events is Facebook. When you go to your Facebook account, click on your picture. Under your picture, you see where they wrote events. If some of you already know this, sorry, I can't show that now because I've not opened my Facebook on my laptop, so I would have shared my screen so you can see. So you will see where Facebook wrote events. Click on it. It's going to show events around your location that you can attend. So you just pick out the one that aligns with what you want and then attend. You can register online. Some of these events are free. You can register, or you can go to Eventbrite and then look out for events around your location that you can attend. It gives you an opportunity to network with other people. For me here in Abuja, I usually attend such events. So you can see a lot of free events you can attend, register and attend. It's very, very important. Okay, so another way of networking, I've already said collaborate with other freelancers, attend industry events, build a social media presence, use platforms like LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram to share valuable insights, interact with others, your needs, and showcase your expertise. Regular posting and engagement build authority. Like I keep saying it, you don't, you are not supposed to neglect your LinkedIn page. Please don't do that. Like I keep saying it. Okay, I made a post some few days ago. I said, be intentional with your LinkedIn page. Make sure you're putting out posts that will attract both your potential clients and your peers, like people that can learn from you. Don't leave your social media platform to be like a place where they are singing silent night. So please make sure you're always putting up with posts. Talk about your skills you can offer your potential clients. Always make sure you're putting out um posts that will showcase your expertise. It's very, very important. It will increase your engagement and build authority for you. Also, you can do cold emailing or messaging that can be effective when done right. Like research your potential clients. We've done this already. If you're in my community, you know that we've done this before, like sending cold outreach to potential clients. So you craft a personalized message that explains how you can help them. Avoid being too salesy, like avoid being too as in like you're selling yourself. Focus on providing value. So whatever you're doing, whether you're making a post on LinkedIn or any other platform that you're very active, don't make it look like you are actually selling, but you and I know that you're selling your skills. So you should always be about your how you can help your clients, how you can give them values, things you can do to help them. Like I keep saying it, everything you're doing, whether you're working with a client, make sure you're all about the client's business. Like you're there to help the client get more customers, make more money. So the same thing should also reflect on your social media platform. Like you should always be about how you can help your potential clients, the value you can give them, the solution you can bring to their pain points. So it's very, very important. All right, I think we are done with this slide. Let's move to the next one. Okay, cool. We've done this already. We've done this already. Communicating your skills and experience. All right. So, how do you say? What do you understand by selling your skills? I need you to also respond from the comment section, please. What do you understand by selling your Because this is the main part of this training. This is the main reason why we are here. This is the main reason why we are here. So, how do you sell your skill? What do you understand by selling your skill as a freelancer? Or even if you're a business person, how do you sell to a person? How do you explain yourself so that somebody can consider buying from you? So it's not just about freelancing. How do you sell your skill? What do you understand by selling your skill? I want to hear from oh, beautiful. Oluwa Tobi said presenting yourself to get prepared by Okay, that's nice. I need one more person to okay, somebody said learning your unique skill. Oh, that's nice. Okay, let's go. My definition of selling your skill and experience is about framing your abilities in a way that resonates with the client's needs. It's not just enough to list what you can do. You need to explain how it benefits them. Now, let me talk from a business person point of view because I've done business, like I've sold goods before. And for you to say, even if you're a business person, please, if you're here, also implement this to your business. It's not just about freelancing now. Let's say you have a product. Let me take, for example, a power bank. because that's what I'm looking at here. So, how do you convince a potential client or customer to buy from you? You're going to, talk about the unique um, value that the product can give to the potential client or customer, like the features of the product, how it can help. Let me talk about it, like how you can charge your phone within 10 minutes. I'm just giving you an example. So if you're a freelancer, to sell your skill, you should list out the things you can do for a client, how your skills can help them solve problems. So it is very, very important to know. Okay, somebody said to me, selling your skill is how we show what we can do to potential employee in an attractive way. It's not just in an attractive way. It should solve your skills should be solving a problem, a customer or a potential client's pain point. So what you to showcase is the solution you bring. Okay, let's take for example people that are selling solar panel and all that. They are solving a problem issue, so they are going to showcase how having a solar panel can help you reduce paying electricity bills, how it is economical. I'm just giving you an example from the point of a product. Now, so as a freelancer, you should showcase your skills and talk about how you can how your skills can benefit your potential clients. Let's say you are an email manager. Talk about how managing emails can help your potential clients stay organized and easily navigate through important emails and all that. So when you're trying to sell your skills, let's say on social media, you should always let it be all about solving a problem. Do you understand me? Your skills is like a solution to a problem. So always showcase that. It is very, very important. So showcase relevant experience. Tailor your pitch to highlight past projects that align with what the clients need. Let's say you've worked with company A or client B. You should talk about the experience and how it helped that client that you worked for. Let's say I worked for company A or client A. I helped client A achieve so results. If they are looking for, let's say if a client is looking for a web design, talk about a similar project where you increase site traffic by 30%. Do you understand what I mean? Please, if you can understand my explanation, let me know in the comment section. When I mean showcasing relevant experience, you should talk about how the results you get to a client or a customer. That's what I mean in a short language. Talk about the results you gave a past client or customer. Speak the client's language. I'm on the third step here now. Avoid using jargons unless the client is from the same industry and will understand it. Like instead, focus on results and how you can help them achieve their goals. All right. Then avoid being don't overwhelm clients with technical details. Focus on the results, not every step of the process. Like, oh, somebody said, "Can thank you so much, Rita. Thank you so much, Rita." So in whatever you're doing to sell your skill, make it very easy for the client to understand it so that it won't my network. All right, make it easy for the client to understand what you're trying to sell, be it a skill or a product. Make it very, very easy for the person to understand what you're saying. All right, so we are done with this slide. Sorry, hold on, please. Okay, yeah, we are done with that. So people should stop calling me, or people are calling me on WhatsApp, and I don't know. I will reject this call. Abeg. Okay, so effective ask question to understand clients need. Let's say if you're pitching to a client and you, oh, my network, hello. Please, if you can hear me, let me know because the network is not stable. I'm using MTN and it's not just stable, please. I think I'm done with this one. Effective pitch, tailor your pitch to your pain points, avoid overwhelming with details, be concise and confident. I'm running faster than the slides. Yes. All right, let's go to pricing and negotiation. Pricing and negotiating. Okay, so what do you understand by pricing and negotiation? I need to read from the comment, please. What do you understand by pricing yourself? There's somebody that is here, and I'm glad that she's here. Okay, thank you so much for joining. So, okay, I've come to realize that some people actually have great skills, but one, they don't know how to sell their skills. They don't know how to negotiate when it comes to negotiating their skills. So, what do you understand by, pricing yourself, negotiating with let's say you're negotiating with a prospective client. So what do you understand by that? Like, oh, my network is breaking, so I can hear myself that it's breaking. Okay, if nobody is answering, let me go ahead. Pricing and negotiating are about finding the right balance between charging what your services are worth and meeting the client's budget. Knowing how to communicate your value and handle negotiation is crucial for a successful freelancing career. So I've had the situation of somebody collecting peanuts per month, just because you want to land your first offer. And it doesn't make any sense that you have this, you know what you can offer, but because you just want to like take on a job, that you just take anything you like. Yeah, I understand if you're starting out, I understand you may just want to take the job at least so that you've done something. Like somebody was asking, what if the person, I'll come back to that question. I already said your question. Please learn to negotiate properly. Even if you're an entry level freelancer, your lowest pay, let's say per hour, should be at least $3 per hour. It shouldn't go lower than that at all. It should be at least $3 per hour. If let's say if you're on Upwork, even if a client is reaching out to you on LinkedIn, you either do per hour or you do per weekly pay or you do per monthly pay. So it is very, very important that you know your as in the value you're going to give the client and the right rate for you to collect. I would always tell some people that will come for me for one or two questions, like create a rate card. That rate card will give you a guide. Let's say if you know the services you provide, let's say if you're a social media manager, you can create a rate card that says if you're to post 1 to 3 times a week and you're going to manage 3 social media handles, this is the amount I will take. Do you understand me? So you should always have a rate card that you can easily give a client to look to. The client can then choose based on his or her budget. So it is very, very important to know your rates and then also make it easier for a client to choose based on his or her budget. So I'm going to deviate a little because I will soon move to question and answer section. I'm going to teach you how How to sell your skill when it comes to interview. I didn't include it on this slide, so I'm just going to run through it without the slides. Okay. Now, if you're invited for an interview, I'm not just going to talk about how Upwork. If you notice, I've not really been talking about Upwork on this training because I don't want it to just be all about Upwork. Any interview at all that you're going to have, be it a job from LinkedIn or your job from Upwork, please learn to sell your skill properly. I've already, spoken about how to sell your skills. First of all, if you're asked, okay, can you please introduce yourself, or can I know you? Or you start with your name, the the services you provide, the skills that you have, and then you can identify a little about your previous experiences is very, very important. Like, my name is, I am a virtual assistant. I offer like me, what I do is, my name is Oyenzikonye. I am executive virtual assistant. I offer the services of executive assistant, personal assistant, and administrative support to busy CEOs, helping them to stay efficient and organized, and also saving them 30 plus hours weekly. Please, what I am saying is not on this slide. I didn't remember to add it on this slide, but I also want to talk about it. Learn to sell your skills during your interview. It is very, very important. Talk about um, pick out your unique skills and talk about how it helps a certain audience. Let's say CEOs, business managers, entrepreneurs, startup founders. I'm just giving an example how you help them solve a particular problem. It is very, very important that you talk about it during your interview. So, and be confident enough to sell your skill. Don't don't fidget. Don't be um, okay. Let me say, even what I'm doing now, don't use it during your interview. Don't use words like I think. No, please don't do that. Um it's not it doesn't show that you're a professional during your interview. Okay, so please avoid words like I think. Be confident enough to tell your to talk about the services you provide, past clients that you've worked with, the results that you gave them. They are very, very important. So when you receive an invitation for a call, let's say it's a video call, please prepare for what you're going to say, like questions they are going to ask based on the job description. Always go and research, okay, what are the possible, thank God there is ChatGPT there for you. Like, you have a lot of AI, you have Meta, you have plenty of them. Go and research what are the possible interview questions that can come from this job. Read about the possible questions, go through the job requirements again, and then prepare yourself properly, because I see a lot of people come to my DM. I had interview with this client, and the client ghosted me. I will answer your question later, please. Somebody is asking, the working hour, is it being decided by the client or by you? I will answer your question, please. You should enter the question and answer section, so I'll answer your question. If you have any question, please keep dropping them. Keep like bookmarking them so that I'll answer your question. So let me go back to what I was saying. Just make sure that when you are invited for an interview, be confident enough to talk about your skills and how your skills can help a client achieve results. It's very, very important. Don't be scared. You're talking. Yeah, let me be honest. I used to be scared of interviews. All right, let me tell you guys a story. Was it last year? There was a particular month I took out time to apply for jobs on LinkedIn after working on my CV. So I received like, let's say, a minimum of 5 interview invitations. As at that time, I was still scared of, taking a video interview and all that. I'm used to one-on-one interview, like physical interview. So, but I've never done virtual interview before. So I was thinking about it, how do I go about it? That I didn't take any of those interviews. But now I'm ready to take any interview. So I understand too that maybe you're scared, you're thinking about how you save yourself over the video call. But I'm here to tell you from somebody that's experienced it also that you can overcome it also. You can overcome it also. If only you tell yourself that you can. Whatever you tell yourself that you can do it. It's all about building confidence. So please, when you have an interview, be confident enough, smile. Like I tell some people in my community, always pick out something about the interview and say, "Oh, I love your hair. I love your smile. Oh, I love your name." Make it a friendly interview. Don't make it look like it's your normal physical interview where you sit with a panel of judges and people will be firing you questions. Funny enough, virtual interview is not like that. It's not like that. It's even easier than physical interview. So feel free to like communicate freely with your interviewer. It's very, very important. So if you have any questions, please drop in the comment section because we've done this already. Handle pushback by adjusting scope, not price, communicate your value, know when to walk away. Yeah, okay. Let me quickly touch on this again. I've already tweeted them, communicate your value like by adjusting scope, not price. Like if a client comes to you and say, "Can you help me handle my LinkedIn page?" Do you understand me? Try and find out the client's budget first before you can then, give your own price. Then know when to walk away. Know when to walk away. Like I told you guys in my community, that was last month. I got a total of 6 offers from Upwork, and I had to end one because the client wanted me to work on a Sunday. I said no, and she got created by that. That was how I had to walk away from that project because anything that would take away my personal time, especially Sunday, I am not in for it because I use Sundays to rest. So you can't tell me because I want to work, I must work on a Sunday. I work with some clients on weekends, but it is my choice. Like it's not like it's part of the agreement. If I tell okay, I can treat it over the weekend. It is my choice. So don't shove it down my throat that I should work on Sunday. That was the issue I had with the client. So I had to end that contract. So always know when to walk away, when it's going to mess up your mental health. So know when to walk away from a client that your spirit tells you that "Oh, this is not going to be okay for you." And always know that sometimes also want to negotiate lower rate. So instead of immediate offering the discount, try adjusting the project. Like for instance, offer a reduced number of revision or scale back of offers. Let's say a client is coming to you and say, I need you to manage Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, like all the social media that you can think of. If instead of giving a discount, you can tell the person, okay, I can do Facebook, Instagram for you at this price. So that the person can say, okay, even if you can't do this, okay, she can do this for me. The person can decide to. That's why I spoke about rate card. Have a rate card. It makes it easier for a client to make a choice based on his or her budget. So that's like I'm talking about handling pushback by adjusting scope, not price. So that's the so we are open. I'm opening the floor for your questions. Okay, let me start with question one. If you have any question, drop. Somebody said, "What of someone that has not done any work before? How does she get the testimonial?" Okay, if you have not done any work before, this is what you should do. Look for somebody that you can offer your unique services to for, even if it's just for a day. Even if it's just for a day. Let's say you're a social media manager. As there are so many small business owners on Facebook, Instagram, tell them that you can manage their page for a day, or reach out to your friends, your church members, tell them that you can do something for them for free for their review. It is very, very important. If you can, if you've not done any job before and you're, please, what are the things not to, I will take each question one after the other, please. I'm coming to that also. I'm just trying to get all the questions so I don't miss them. Okay. All right. I'm taking the questions one after the other. The first person said, "What of someone that has not done any work before? How does she get the testimonial?" I've told you, like, look for somebody you can offer your services to for free, and then ask the person to give you a review or testimonial. That's how you can get that. Um, the next question said, the working hours, is it being decided by the client or you? First of all, you need to understand that you're working for a client. The client will tell you what he or she wants. What he or she wants. Now, let's say a client can come to me that, can you work for me as my executive assistant? I need your services for 30 to 40 hours a week. Now, on your own, if you know that you have other clients that you're working with, you can say, I can give you 20 hours per week, so that I can give you quality work. Do you understand me? So a client will tell you what he or she wants. Then you on your own, you just check your timetable and know if you can meet up or not. Do you understand me? Like me, I have a job that is on limited time on Upwork. I have 240 hours a week. One is actually more than 40 hours a week. Like the job I do is more than 40 hours a week. And the one that is also 40 hours a week, she told me that don't bother about the number of hours. You may not cover all the hours, but in case I have something extra, I will always send to you, like maybe from my friends or whatever. I can always say to help me do that. You log in the hour. So a client will always say what he or she wants. Then, but before you take in that job, you should also check if it's something you can handle or you can delegate, like collaborate with other people to achieve what the clients want. Like I have people that are helping me to like deliver jobs and they are doing excellent work. Alright, okay, so it all depends on you now to just check um if you can meet up or not. So it's not decided by you fully, but you can tell the client what the number of hours. Like some client will ask you what's your availability per week. So if a client chose you to you like that, that means you now can say, okay, I'm available for 20 hours a week, 10 hours a week, 5 hours a week. So if a client chose you like that, you just also check what your timetable is saying and know how many hours you can offer the clients. All right, so let's go to the next question. For someone who doesn't have past clients? How do you go about the testimonial part? I've already said answered this already. Just look for somebody you can work for free and then offer your services for them to give you review. So somebody now said, please, what are the things not to do on Upwork in order not to get banned? All right, though this class is not fully for Upwork, but I'm going to answer your question. The things that you're not supposed to do on Upwork is one, creating double accounts. If Upwork finds out that you have double accounts, they're going to ban you. Yes, I've had people come to me with such issues. They created first account, deleted it or something, delete, then created another one. Upwork now ban them completely. So you are not supposed to have double account. Don't because you're greedy and then go ahead and create multiple accounts on Upwork. My dear, Upwork will find that out because remember, you're going to verify your account and your verification is going to be done with your ID card, your government ID card. So you can't have double accounts on Upwork. That's one of the things you shouldn't do on Upwork. Secondly, you shouldn't take communication outside Upwork when a client has not offered you the contract. Let's say you're you have you got an interview for to apply for a job on Upwork. You've applied, the client has moved to interview with you, and the client is asking you, okay, can you send me your email? Please tell the client that you cannot because Upwork, in fact, if you try it, Upwork will send you notification immediately. And that can lead to ban because you're not supposed to take any conversation outside the platform when the contract has not been awarded. But if the contract has been awarded, yes, you can drop your email. Another thing is discussing about payment under your message section. You should avoid that because Upwork does not want any payment outside the platform. So payment should be done on Upwork, whether it is fixed price or hourly price, it should be done on Upwork. So any conversation, because it's like AI monitoring your conversation. Every conversation on Upwork is monitored. So know that thing. So if you're having a conversation about payment outside the platform, Upwork is going to notify you immediately. So you should avoid engaging any client that wants to take you outside the platform when the contract has not been awarded. Another thing you should not do on Upwork is when you have an hourly job. You and I know that you're supposed to use your timer and you're not using your timer. Always use your timer when you have an hourly job because time that you tracked is what Upwork can defend. Let's say a client did not pay you for work that you've done. Upwork will only consider the ones that you tracked. So always use your timer when you have hourly job. I had somebody that is in my community. She had an issue. She came to me. She had a job on Upwork, more than I think unlimited hours, sef. But she was doing that job and she was not using the timer. She was just uploading manual time, and the client did not like tell her to do manual timing. So when they ended that contract, it ended in a very bad way. Like it ended in a very bad way. The review was a very bad one. But thank God we were able to resolve it and the review was taken out of our way. So please, things that like this can lead you to ban. So you should try as much as you can to stay based on the platform rules and regulations. So I believe I've answered your question, Rita. So the next question says, tell us about how you got your first offer on Upwork. Hey, all right. Okay. My first job on Upwork was to manage a social media, to manage a business page on LinkedIn. And I just wrote a proposal to the job. The client saw my proposal and then invited me for an interview. We had an interview and he gave me the offer afterwards. So that's it. So if you want to land your first offer on Upwork, I will always say it. Please start with the lowest rate. Start with $3 per hour, which is the lowest rate on Upwork. That should reflect on your profile. Then go for jobs that are also $3 per hour. You can try $5 per hour, but go for the lowest pricing because every client wants somebody that collects the lowest price. So you going to the lowest price makes it easier for somebody to hire you. For those of you that worked on your account, you see that I will slash your price to $3 per hour. And some of you will get angry and say, why did you do that? I'm only trying to help you land your first offer. Let me tell you, in whatever you're doing, follow the process, like follow the growth process. Don't be in a hurry to, I see people $70 per hour, $50, 20. You've not landed any project. Okay, I was working on a lady's one lady, her husband's account. Okay, the guy, and can you hear me? Okay, so her husband is a data analyst, and from what she told me on WhatsApp, she was like, he has done so many big jobs outside Upwork. I said, yes, I understand. But on Upwork, nobody knows you as an expert. No client on Upwork knows you as an expert. There is nothing to show that you are an expert on Upwork. So for you to start, landing your first offer, you need to come down with your pricing. That was what I told her. I said, yes, I understand what you're saying. He has done bigger jobs, but on this platform, nobody knows him. And for people to know him, he needs to land his first offer, get a good review before other clients will say, okay, this person delivered a quality job. So please, if you want to land your first offer, start because I understand you want to you have these skills. Yes. If you check my profile on Upwork, you see that I still have a contract that is under $3 per hour. And I worked for the person as a personal assistant. And I don't do anything for her, to be honest. Like last week, she just said I should book flight for her. That was the only thing I did for her for this month. Now that's the only thing I've done for her. So it's part of my old project. So the price is still like that. And because I'm not doing much for her, I'm not asking for a raise. Do you understand me? So always start with the lowest price so that you can land two, three jobs that will show that okay, you've worked with some clients, you deliver quality jobs, then gradually you start raising your price. So don't be in a hurry to land big offers. Start with the lowest price first. Okay. I think I've answered your question. I don't let me check if I have more questions. Hold on. Okay. I have plenty questions. Oh, what's going on? Okay. I need your thoughts on the okay. Please, how do I optimize? Okay. Time no matters to okay. Please, is it a must? Okay, I'm picking the questions. I'm going to treat all questions. Okay. All right. So, wow, plenty questions. Okay, let's continue. So the next question says, I need your thought on this. On the ALS blog I posted, I wrote, I help small business owners focus on more important aspects of their business, And below I included myself. Is that not good? It's a good one because you already said what you help business owners do. No, it's okay. What you have is okay. That's okay. So we'll go to the next question. Please, how do I optimize Upwork profile to get clients? Okay, for you to optimize your Upwork profile, you're to write out your title to showcase your niche, and then under your overview, you highlight your skills, your experiences, and the tools that you are proficient in, so that when a client is searching maybe under the skills that you have, they can see you and they can send you invitations. All right, the next question said, please, is it a must you upload an intro video on Upload before your career can be 100% completed, or is there any other alternative? All right, for my profile, I have an introductory video on my YouTube channel here. You can see that, but it's not on my Upwork. It was there before. I personally removed it because I felt I wasn't too serious. If you check my channel and you see the video, it's an introductory video, but I had to remove it from my Upwork because I felt I was smiling there all through and I didn't sound too serious. I don't know. Maybe you guys should give me a review on that video. So that was why I removed it. I now said I will redo another one where I will sound very serious and professional. So it's not a must. It's not a must. But if you want to put it, it's still okay because me, I will still put back my own. Like I will shoot another one and then I'll put it back. So you can still put an introductory video because what some clients want to see is from your introductory video, they want to know if you can speak English. That's like because of communication. Some clients want to know if they can communicate with you. So that's just it's so you can put an introductory video is important, and also know your for KYC. Like some clients want to see who they are working with. Like from your video, they can see you. So it's also okay to put it up. So somebody said, how can we land our first job as a newbie in freelance? What skill can we offer before moving to other niche? If you're a newbie freelancer, first of all, what skills do you have? We will start from the skills you have before the offer that you're going to land. I will keep saying it. I've seen a lot of people, man, I want you to optimize on my Upwork account. Okay, what skills do you have? The person will tell you, I've not done any job before. I don't have any skills. I won't attend to you because you're going to stress me. You need to have a digital skill. Let me start from that. When I mean skill, I'm not talking of skill of making hair, barbing hair, salon work. No, that's not what I'm saying. Can you do graphic designing? Can you use Canva? Can you do video editing? Can you do social media management? Can you manage emails, calendar? Can you schedule appointments? All those kind of so those are the skills that you need to have. So if you have, excuse me, so you need to have a skill before we'll start talking about the first offer that you will learn. Okay, so like I always tell my family, start from social media management. What does it entail? Like what I'm going to share is the basics. Social media management is very big. I have a professional here. Her name is Aisha Ibrahim. She's a very professional when it comes to social media management. But you are already on social media. You comment, you jump from one comment to another on Facebook. You go to Instagram and then drop comments, both hate and lovely ones. Like you're all over the place already on social media. So why not get paid for it? That's why I would tell anyone that start with social media management because it's something that you're already doing. What does it mean to manage social media? A client can tell you, okay, I want you to be making posts for me on social media and engage. What is engagement? Commenting on other people's posts, dropping valuable comments, not hate comments. So you're going to make posts on behalf of the client and then engage with other pages or accounts. So, and you're going to learn some tools also used for social media management. You're going to create a content calendar. There is a whole lot, but it's easier if you can take some basic courses that can help you deliver quality job to a client. So for any skill or service that you want to offer to a client, you should at least have the basics. Like let's say you want to be a virtual assistant, at least you should know how to use Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel. You need to know how to use them. You need to know how to do email management, calendar management. So you should take some courses online that can help you have the basic knowledge. It's very, very important. So if you're looking to land your first offer as a freelancer, you should have the basic knowledge of any niche that you want to go into. It is very, very important. So I hope I've answered your question. So okay, let's talk about how to land your first job on Upwork. It's still part of our question. So as a newbie, when you have gained a skill, a basic skill, so you go for the lowest price. I've already said that before. You go for it, send your look for jobs and then send your proposal and then keep applying until you land a job. It is very, very important that you have basic skills. I hope I've answered your question, Mary. Let's go to the next question. Please, can I verify my account with my PVC permanent voters card? I don't know. I didn't use that. So I don't know if anybody has used it before. I don't know what I used to verify my account with my driver's license. So I don't know about voters card. So I don't know. Maybe if somebody that's used it before can tell us in the comment section, please. So somebody said, what do I do to get invitation from client? What exactly should I do different as an entry level? I've answered this question already. It is not automatic. It's putting up your profile to look professional. Put up your title to showcase the services you offer. Like you're a virtual assistant, you're a social media manager. That's your title. Then your overview should also have the skills, the experience, and the tools that you use. Then, if a client is comfortable with your profile, they can invite you. It's not automatic. Do you understand me? It's not like um because you're on Upwork, anybody can invite you. No. If a client is okay and your profile shows what he or she wants, they can invite you. Please, Upwork suspended my account after I put a wrong billing method. I have uploaded the correct one, but the suspension has not been lifted. Please, how do I go about it? Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. I don't know why you put the wrong one in the first place. Now, let me talk about this billing method. The billing method should have your name on it, and the address on it should also match the address on your ID. Let's say you have ID that has that like the ID you're using for your verification, it should match. Okay, so you need to take that into consideration. I experienced that when I wanted to verify my account. I had to correct everything to match together before I got verified. So you should take that into consideration. All right, the next question said, Upwork sent me a message. Why people all about Upwork, Upwork? All right, I understand why. Yes. So I'll take all your questions. Upwork sent me a message that my profile is private, the client doesn't see my profile. I always log into my Upwork profile. What can I do to make my profile visible and public? Okay, you should go to your profile settings. When you click on your picture and your profile opens with like where it will show your title, your overview, there is a place you see profile settings. Click on it, scroll down, you see where it shows whether your account is public or private. Now you turn it on back to public. But if you can't turn it on, that means Upwork has suspended you from turning it on. You need to write to support for them to turn it back on their own. So that's what you need to do to turn it back to public. So, but if they just send you the message, you can check and see if you can on it on your own. But if you can't, you have to write support. Okay, the next question said, how do you handle a 2 to 3 hourly work upward chat? I knew this question would come up. All right, I have about seven, is it 6 or 7? I don't even know. In progress on Upwork. One is inactive, like the client shows up once in a month. I intend to close that contract this month because I don't like such contracts. So I will try and close it up. So if you have multiple hourly jobs, first of all, take what you can handle. Let's start from taking what you can handle so you can give quality job to your clients. But if you know you can handle all, because Upwork you can put your timer once at a time, even if you're using 100 device. Let's say you have 10 but all the jobs you have is under that your account. You can only use your timer once on a device. Let's say this laptop I'm using it to deliver this training. I'm working with it on Upwork. My timer is on. I cannot use it on my second laptop or my third laptop. I cannot put my timer on different other jobs I have under my account. No, you can't do that. So what I do, I have people that work with me, and they're in my workspace on Slack. So what I do is we share our timing. Somebody works morning hours. I do from afternoon to evening. Somebody else is on probably night shift. So that's how we do it. Okay. So you will learn to delegate. You learn to collaborate with other people so that you can achieve results. You can meet deadlines. If not, you're looking for problem because if you don't deliver a client's job at the end of the week because you're gathering plenty work and you're not taking people to help you, it might end up in a bad way because a client might be very angry, end the contract, and then give you a bad review. So you don't want that. So take what you can handle, and please make sure you're taking people you can trust to work with you. Very, very important. All the very, very important. Okay, let me take more questions. Some clients will tell you that if you cannot work up to that 40 hours, they will reduce your payments. Okay, let me take this question. Any client that tells you that you must work up to 40 hours a week or else they reduce your payment, that means they have tasks that will complete that 40 hours. Do you understand me? Like the client I have that her job is very active. Like I did her 40 hours this week. Yesterday it was completed. In fact, I still have plenty work I'm supposed to do over the weekend because I tell her that I can do some tasks over the weekend. But yesterday she was like, "What else am I going to do over the week?" I told her my hourly week has ended, except she will accept manner timing, but she didn't say anything about it. So I'm not going to work. So if a client is telling you that you must cover 40 hours a week, that means the client has enough tasks for you to do. But if you don't have tasks, let me advise you, do not go and own your timer because you want to complete the hourly numbers for the week. Please don't do it. If you don't have tasks that you want to do not go and on your timer. Do not go and put on your timer because you're trying to cheat yourself because you want to complete and you don't have any time. Don't go and do it. Oh, I do not don't do it. If you are finished what you want to do for the week for the client, ask for more tasks. If the client is not giving you time, make it known to the client that your hourly week is still open, but you don't have more tasks. So please do not go and on your timer because the client say you must cover your 40 hours a week. If the client wants to reduce your payment, tell the client to give you more tasks to complete your hourly week hourly. And please manage your time well. Manage your time well. If you have multiple jobs, like I said earlier, let's say you have 3 hourly jobs on as in 40 hours a week jobs on Upwork. Please reach out to people that you can trust. So, because one, they are going to have access to your account, they are going to have access to your clients. So please pick people that you trust and then share time. Have an agreement with them, whether you're going to pay them per hour or by percentage. Share time with them. Okay, you work 5 hours. Mr. A, you work 5 hours, Mr. B, you work another 5 hours today. Share it per day. How you will work every day to meet up. Because to be honest, you cannot meet up. Oh, how many hours do you have in a week? That's what you should ask yourself. How many hours do you have in a week? So if you want to do it by yourself alone, you cannot. You will kill yourself. So I've answered that question. Okay, that's somebody said I'm marketer. Please, can you recommend? Please, can you recommend a good YouTuber we can watch to help upon newbies set up their Upwork accounts? Thank you, man. Okay, you can search on YouTube. You see, I don't have anybody to recommend. You can search on YouTube on how to set up Upwork accounts. You see a lot of recommendations. You must not go to studio to do it. You can stay in your house. If you have a good background, you can stay in your house, do your introductory video. Just have a good camera and then do your introductory video. Somebody said, I'm still on the program though. Do you think you can set up my program now? Okay, it depends on your VA program. If your VA program, you're doing some projects, you can set up your account, use the projects that you're doing as your portfolio, like work you've done. So you can do that. All right, somebody said I verified with voter card. So somebody asked me this question. So Eze Chikati said she verified with voter card. So that means you can use voter card. All right, I don't think that we have another question. Okay, I have a last question now. Okay. Oh, okay, hold on, please. How do how were you able to get these offers in a month? It's only God's grace, nothing else. I can't say anything about it. It's not by my making, it's not by my expertise, it's not by my skills, it's just God's grace. How do you people work lots of job at the same time? I've explained that already. How do you work? I've explained this already. Somebody said I've not landed my first job. Can I verify my Upwork? If Upwork has prompted you to verify your account, please go ahead and verify your account. I apply for jobs on LinkedIn. Most times I don't get response. Also, I don't see the company's or recruiter's name. And most of these jobs, how can I apply on jobs on LinkedIn that will use response? I am not the person to tell you. I can't tell you they can give you response because one, there are things that will determine if a recruiter will invite you for an interview. That was why I made a post. Is it yesterday or the day before? I say pay attention to your resume. Now, When you see a job on LinkedIn, don't just go and click easy apply. Use your resume that you've already uploaded on LinkedIn and then apply, because it might not align with the job requirement. Always tailor your resume to match the job requirements. It's just like when you're writing a proposal on Upwork. Each job on Upwork, you write a new proposal. That's how it is when you're applying for normal job. Your CV, please create a new one, fresh one, and use it and apply for that job. Do you understand me? Like, you saw a job on Upwork and it says appointment setter wanted. You might see another appointment setter job and the requirements are not the same. So this is the reason why you need to always tailor your CV to match job requirements. It is AI has made it very easy for you to, like, create things in a very fast and easy way. Copy the job requirements, take it to ChatGPT and say, please kindly create a resume. These are my skills. Or if you know the skills you already have on your main resume, please copy them and say, tailor these job requirements to match my skills. Do you understand me? Tailor a new resume for me to match my skills for this job. It's going to create a brand new resume that you're going to use and apply for that job. Arrange it in a way that it will match the job requirements. So don't just always click easy apply, use your normal distance. So most times, because you didn't read through the job requirements, it doesn't align with what you have on your resume. It's gonna let me tell you, I post jobs on LinkedIn because I have a company I work for as a HR, and most times I post jobs on LinkedIn, and you will not see it on my profile. You will not see that I'm hiring self. And I'll set it up in a way that if you don't meet some requirements, automatically LinkedIn will send you an email that, sorry, I can set up the email that you receive, that LinkedIn will send to you automatically. If I set up that if this person doesn't meet this requirement, please send this email. So automatically you're going to receive that email if you don't meet the requirement. So this is why I will always say, tailor your resume to match the job requirement. That way, you will not be pushed out. Because apart from LinkedIn, some other companies use um, some AI system that will automatically screen you out and they'll send you an email. Have you ever wondered why you just applied to a job? Not even up to 30 minutes, you receive a rejection email. It's AI that is doing all these things. So always make sure that you're tailoring your CV to match job requirements. It's very, very important. It doesn't take you time. Don't be in a hurry to apply. It's better to apply and get response than just apply and then you don't get any response, or you get a rejection email. It doesn't make any sense. So please learn this today. For every job you want to apply, go and revamp your CV, but make it very simple and easy to read through also. Don't go and make it 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. It doesn't make any sense. If you have skills that will align with the job, just pick those skills, the experiences already that you have that will align with that job. Okay, let me give you an example. That you work with company A as a customer care service, and they are looking for data analyst on the job you are looking. You know that enter. Do you understand me? You should showcase skills that align with oh, my network. You should showcase skills that align with the job requirements. I can't hear myself again. That means there's okay. I think I'm back. Okay. All right. So you should your resume should match the job requirements. That's what I want to say. Sorry. Yes, so all the very important. Can you submit a matter on Upwork before the due date? I don't know. I've not done fixed price job before. So I have one fixed price sha, but I've not submitted my job because the client is super busy. He paid me to optimize his LinkedIn profile page, and but I've not submitted my milestone yet because there are some things I requested from him which he has not given me. So I can't say I have finished that work. He's supposed to send me some of his projects, client testimonials, but he's so super busy that he has not sent me that. So I don't know. Maybe those that have been doing fixed prices can explain better. So I don't know. Somebody say where is the best site to create portfolio? You can use a web portfolio. You can use Canva. You can use there are so many templates you can use. So you can just Google and see what works for you. The jobs you get last year on LinkedIn, apply for the jobs on. I don't know where I told you I got the job on last. Okay, okay, okay. You're asking based on the story I was telling. Yeah, it was on LinkedIn. Yeah, I took a month to apply to multiple jobs on LinkedIn. Yeah, of course, I mentioned it like on LinkedIn. You go to the LinkedIn job station, you see a lot of jobs that you can apply to. Then you apply. So I've been on Upwork for over a year. I'm moving to the next question. You shouldn't focus on rising talent value because me, I don't even have it. And I've worked with how many clients now? At least I've closed like six or seven jobs already on Upwork. I have six or I have either six or seven in progress. So I'm not bothered about rising talent bad because it's not affecting me in any way. Whatever, see, what's important is you landing your first offer, not the rising talent bad. And if you have landed your first offer and you ended that contract successfully, you got 5-star review, it's going to attract more clients. So don't focus on badge. I don't focus on badge. I don't. It's not for me. It's not what I'm looking for at all. Okay, I don't know what this. I have an issue with my LinkedIn. People don't get to see my posts. I've done everything I could to rectify it, but I've not been able. Please, do you have a suggestion on how I can rectify it? Okay, first of all, you need to go to your settings and know if your account is public or private. So you need to check that and know if your account is public or private. How do one buy connect on Upwork? You need to fund. You need to get a dollar card, fund the dollar card, attach the dollar card to the Upwork account, and then buy connect from that dollar card. So that's how you're going to buy connect. That's one way for somebody that is not working on Upwork. Like you don't have an ongoing job, like you're not earning yet on Upwork. But if you're already earning on Upwork, you can buy connect from your balance, from the available balance. But if you want to buy connect as a new Upwork user, you need to get a dollar card. You can a virtual dollar card. So you have a lot of them. GPay, Grey Card, and Zoli app. I use Zoli app. ZOL. Let me put it in the comment section. This is the app I use to fund. I've put it in the comment section. So you can use them, get their card, fund it, and then use it and do your online payment. How do you verify? You already know the requirement. The only way to verify your link is your international passport. So go and get it. So that's the only way to verify. Go and get your international. All right. I like this question. Somebody said, I do tailor my resume to the job description, but what I mean is, how do I apply directly? Because most jobs just use show easy apply instead. I don't usually see where to apply directly. Okay. If a job is showing you easy apply, that means that's how the person that posted the job made the setup. Do you understand me? It's not something you can change on your own. So we'll put a link, and when you click on apply, it takes you to a link where you can now apply to the job. You get. So it's not job post on LinkedIn is not for you to decide how you apply. So anyway, how you come out is how you apply to it. All right, say something about project catalog. So you mean on Upwork, I presume. So if your project catalog on Upwork is where you're going to show projects you can do for a client, you set it up and put the price you can take. It takes some steps where you can put different prices. Let's say premium, um, basic, and all that. You set up your price and the services you can offer for each price. So it's something you set up and put it up there. Okay. If your account is changed to private, just look, okay, somebody is answering that question too. Okay. Somebody said me, I just spent over 50 pounds. Even bought a used laptop. He said, all right, let me talk about this. Somebody said she has spent over 44K from her 50K salary to buy connect. All right, and I want to believe that you've been writing proposals, no response. Now, what you need to check in this situation is your proposal. How are you writing your proposal? Let me quickly add a tip. When you're writing a proposal, please let the first two lines showcase how you're going to help the client. We already treated this, how you can showcase how you can give value to a client. So based on the job post, start with the solution you're going to, give the clients based on the job post. Because the first two lines of your proposal is very, very important. Always make sure that the first two lines is going to show how you are going to give solution to the client before you even go into saying other things. Then if you're writing a proposal based on invitation, go to your email first, get the client's name if you can, and then say hello. So hello, the client's name. Thank you for inviting me to apply. Then go ahead and show the how you can give solution. Your first line should be hello, so client's name. Thank you for inviting me to apply, because most clients will say invitation only. So if you want to show that you are part of the people the client invited, please make sure your first line is carrying that thank you for the invitation to apply. So once the client is looking at the person, okay, this is the person I invited. Do you understand me? Always say, let's say, let me give you let's say, hello team, thank you so much for inviting me to apply to your job post. Then go ahead and write about how you can give solution to the client. Okay. Oh God. People want to keep me here for 3 hours. This class is supposed to be for 2 hours. Please, I always get job alert late on this. Sometimes after 3 hours, how can I rectify them? Don't wait for alert. Go to the job session and search for jobs that you want to apply to and apply to them. What I can tell you. Don't wait for alerts. Just go to the job section, search for the job that you want or location, choose whether you want to work on site, hybrid or remote. Search as in like um filter your search so that you can apply to the right job that you want. Okay. Somebody said, can recruiters see how long you have been on Upwork? I don't know. I don't think so too. So I think I've treated all the questions so far. All right. So thank you. Thank you so much for joining. We've treated all these topics. We've treated value proposition, portfolio building, networking, communication skills, pricing and negotiating. Then I also added how to set your skill during an interview. So that I did not add to the slide. So thank you guys for joining to the class. Um, if you are interested to join my upcoming masterclass, it's going to be freelancing masterclass, and you're going to learn about how to stand out on Upwork, how to win jobs. We're also going to learn how to get invites, and then how to also win jobs from LinkedIn also. So if you're interested, write interested in the comment section. Okay. All right. Let me quickly ask. There's a question I've seen. Let me quickly answer. Let me answer a question. So somebody said, please, how do I receive funds from my clients with my gray account or is dollar card? Like the dollar account, your gray dollar account, you're going to attach it to your Upwork. You go to payment settings, that's where you're going to put it. Because me, I use GPay, so you can also add gray to your Upwork account. So if you're interested in my masterclass, you just type interested. There is a waiting list, and the main class is actually 25,000 naira, but I'm going to make it open because I know you all are from my community, and the first 20 persons will get it at 20,000 naira. And the slots are very limited because I'm taking only 30 people. I don't want crowd. I just want to keep it in a way that I will give you value so you get the same result I am getting. And I just want 30 people. I don't want crowd. And I want to give you value so you get results that I am getting as a freelancer. And the class gives you access to one-on-one coaching and mentorship session. Like I will tell you everything that I know so that you can succeed as a freelancer. So if you're interested, just comment interested. Okay. All right. I can see that you're interested. Thank you so much for joining. Uh, I will share the link for the wait list in the comment section so that you can join. You can join. The waiting list is a free group, so you can join and then ask all your questions about the masterclass. I'll just quickly drop the link. If you have more questions, you can ask. Yeah, okay, Aisha, you're here. Arewa Digital Queen. Please kindly drop the link for them to join the waiting. So Arewa Digital Queen is a professional social media manager. So you can always reach out to her to manage your page or to teach you how to do social media management. So, so we'll be having this kind of classes every month. I'll just teach one or two things for free. But the master class is where you're going to get everything that has made me successful so far. I'm still learning, but I want to share with you what is really working for me. So you can join the waiting list, okay? So for those that couldn't join this class, you can always come back here and you can always come back and watch the video here because it's going to be here. So the link is up. So please go ahead and join the waiting list. Or I'll drop it in the community group also. Somebody said I can't find. I've already dropped the link. So all right, that brings us to the end of this class. Thank you. You can always reach me on WhatsApp through the number showing on your screen. You can send me an email. So please, you can always reach out to me. Thank you so much and have a wonderful weekend. All right. Bye for now.